Breaking news out of Utah that's got everyone talking, and for good reason. A shocking murder case tied to civil rights leader Charlie Kirk has ripped open a twisted web of online activity involving explicit games, furry cartoons, and deeply disturbing content that no one saw coming. This story is packed with jaw-dropping details that'll keep you glued to your seat, questioning everything you thought you knew about the digital shadows that can pull people into darkness. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an update on stories like this. We're diving deep, so grab your coffee, let's jump right in and unpack the bizarre, the shocking, and the downright chilling layers of this case. Just over a week ago, on September 10th, 2025, the unthinkable unfolded on the sun-drenched campus of Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah. It was supposed to be a high-energy kickoff to Charlie Kirk's American Comeback Tour, a rally buzzing with 3,000 supporters, young conservatives hanging on every word as the 31-year-old founder of Turning Point USA lit up the outdoor quad. Charlie, that magnetic force of a man with his quick wit and unapologetic passion for faith, family, and freedom, was mid-debate on hot-button issues like mass shootings and transgender ideology when a single supersonic crack shattered the air at 12:23 p.m. Mountain Time. Kirk slumped in the gazebo, a bullet tearing through his neck from a rooftop sniper's perch on the Low C Center, just 142 yards away. Chaos exploded, screams pierced the sky, students dropped to the ground, security swarmed like bees from a kicked hive. Videos captured the raw horror, the crowd scattering in panic, first responders racing to Charlie's side, airlifting him to Timpanogos Regional Hospital where, heartbreakingly, he was pronounced dead. Governor Spencer Cox didn't mince words, labeling it a political assassination that struck at the heart of free speech and conservative activism. The nation reeled, vigils lit up from Phoenix to Scottsdale, with Catholics praying the rosary in Charlie's honor and President Trump vowing justice for his legendary ally. Turning Point USA, Charlie's brainchild, saw an explosion of support, with 54,000 new chapter inquiries flooding in, more than doubling his lifelong goal of 20,000. But amid the grief, the investigation zeroed in on 22-year-old Tyler James Robinson, a local from St. George, Utah, whose surrender 33 hours later exposed a digital rabbit hole so dark and convoluted it's left experts, families, and the public gasping. Tyler's path to this moment? It's a slow burn nightmare that started in a seemingly ordinary home. His mother, in a gut-wrenching interview with investigators, described how her once promising son, a tidy, quiet kid who kept to himself and worked with his hands as a third-year electrical apprentice at Dixie Technical College, had veered dramatically leftward over the past year. From a staunch Republican family where his dad and grandmother waved the MAGA flag proudly, Tyler dove headfirst into pro-gay and trans rights advocacy, clashing bitterly with his folks. "He wasn't the boy we raised," his grandmother told reporters, her voice cracking as she recounted family dinners turning into battlegrounds over politics. Tyler's text to his roommate and romantic partner, Lance Twiggs, a 22-year-old transitioning male and wannabe pro-gamer, painted a vivid picture of rage. "I had enough of his hatred." "Some hate can't be negotiated out," Robinson wrote post-shooting, confessing to the murder and detailing his escape. Changing outfits, ditching the rifle in a bush wrapped in a towel, even engraving bullets with anti-fascist memes like "Hey Fascist Catch" and "Bella Chow Chow Chow," nods to online anthems and games, Lance, horrified but cooperative, handed over the messages, including Robinson's chilling note, "I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk and I'm going to take it." Facing capital murder charges, including aggravated murder because kids were in the crowd, prosecutors are gunning for the death penalty. Tyler surrendered at the Washington County Sheriff's Office on September 11th, whispering to his parents he'd rather kill himself than turn himself in. No confession, no cooperation, just a cold silence that's only amplified the questions swirling around him. But here's where it gets truly twisted, friends. The online underbelly that swallowed Tyler whole. Investigators, sifting through his devices like archaeologists in a digital tomb, uncovered a sickening cache of porn searches and activities that expose a fixation on the furry subculture, anthropomorphic animal characters in explicit, often graphic scenarios. Under the username Crafton247, a handle popping up across Steam, Venmo, and payments apps tied to his real friends, Tyler plunged into Furry Shades of Gay, a pornographic dating simulator boasting love, queer relationships, hot gay sex, and slapstick humor, with 24 animated voiced sex scenes. He invested hours unlocking rare stickers like a cat human in a French outfit, blending irony, memes, and deviance in a way that screams isolation and escalation. Reports from outlets like the Daily Mail reveal he friended artists on Fur Affinity, the go-to hub for furry enthusiasts where users share sexualized cartoon animals and fursuit fantasies. Tyler followed this artist religiously, his activity timestamped just months before the shooting. Is this the spark? The poison that turned quiet Tyler into a killer? Experts are buzzing. Online radicalization via these niches isn't new, but linking it to a high-profile assassination like Charlie's? That's uncharted territory, and it's got everyone on edge. The web doesn't stop there. Tyler friended another artist, Ober, aka Good Boy, on Steam in January 2024, commenting creepily, "He beats me when mom goes on her work trips," with a crying emoji. Ober's profile screams Minnesota roots, furry arts, and an old pic of a young man in cat ears and a face-covering mask. That handle ties to Xbox's Sir Edward III, a prolific DeviantArt user with 587 creations racking up 1.3 million views over 6 years. His comics? Graphic fetishes of women with oversized bellies, 2 or 3 times body size, begging to be fed, some engulfing people whole in Python-style vor scenes. It's a vortex of extreme deviance, and Tyler swam in it, his searches blending military topics, a former roommate's innocent note, with this underbelly, radicalizing him leftward in a haze of explicit content. Political squabbles rage. Jimmy Kimmel's monologue called Tyler one of them, implying MAGA ties, sparking his show's indefinite pull, and Trump's gleeful Truth Social roast. Kimmel has zero talent. Obama quipped Kirk's ideas were wrong, drawing applause that Sinclair slammed as disgusting. Media from CNN, no motive yet, to MSNBC denying TikTok cheers, twists facts, while a Texas State student mimicked the shooting, earning expulsion. Jerry Nadler botched Charlie's name as Charlie King, fueling fury. CJ Pearson nailed it, the woke mind virus corrupted him. But Charlie's light? It's exploding. Erica Kirk, new TPUSA CEO, vows a battle cry, her Instagram tribute, forever admiring your greatness, with Charlie's Jordan photo going viral. The September 21st memorial at State Farm Stadium packs Trump, Vance, and more. The Charlie effect? Churches packed, Bibles bought, a faith revival Charlie would have loved. Tyler's case screams for answers. Do online kinks like furry porn explain the motive, or is it deeper radicalization? Should digital histories supercharge investigations? His path, from 2020 furry dives to 2024 Red Rusker follows, sketches a chronology of descent, engraved ammo as haunting punctuation. It's not red versus blue, it's the web's war on sanity. If this hooked you, smash like, subscribe, comment your take, cover up or coincidence. I read everyone. Stay vigilant, friends. Truth demands it. Bye for now. His family blames the internet's darker sides, hours lost to these realms twisting a clean-cut kid into someone capable of horror. And those engraved bullets, not just random. Notice his bulge. Oh, whoa, what's this? Is pure furry meme. A cheeky nod to cartoonish sex jokes, clashing wildly with Hey Fascist Catch and Helldivers 2. Bomb codes. It's nihilistic in-jokes from a fractured online world where memes morph into manifestos. But wait. There's a bombshell twist that's got conspiracy theorists in a frenzy. Conservative firebrand Candace Owens dropped a photo on her podcast claiming it shows Tyler at a Dairy Queen in Orem, Utah, just 17 minutes from campus at 6:38 p.m. on shooting day. There he is, maroon shirt, blue jeans, hat, sunglasses, head turned away, looking eerily calm while ordering food. Hours after allegedly pulling the trigger, he's grabbing a blizzard like it's any Tuesday. Owens hammered it. You went through great pains to hide your face, change outfits, but wait, you didn't fully change, did you? Maroon shirt and jeans, a 50-50 combo. The timestamp and location scream post-crime casualness, but skeptics are torching it. No shadows under his shoes, he looks copy-pasted into the scene. Someone ran it through an AI detector, and it flagged positive. Fake, deepfake cover-up, or sloppy evidence? Owens insists tips flooded her inbox with this clear image, but law enforcement's mum. If real, how does a killer chill at DQ so soon? If fake, who's peddling propaganda? It's the kind of wrinkle that keeps you up at night, wondering if there's a bigger game afoot, government spin, online trolls, or something sinister pulling strings. This case isn't just headlines, it's a mirror to America's soul, friends. Tyler's spiral from Republican roots to furry-fueled fury spotlights how the internet's extremes can devour the young and vulnerable. His family's heartbreak, mom turning him in, dad recognizing the gifted rifle, clashes with the monster they uncovered. Charlie, That magnetic force of a man with his quick wit and unapologetic passion for faith, family, and freedom was mid-debate on hot-button issues like mass shootings and transgender ideology when a single supersonic crack shattered the air at 12:23 p.m. Mountain Time. Kirk slumped in the gazebo, a bullet tearing through his neck from a rooftop sniper's perch on the Low C Center, just 142 yards away. Chaos exploded, screams pierced the sky, students dropped to the ground, security swarmed like bees from a kicked hive. Videos captured the raw horror, the crowd scattering in panic, first responders racing to Charlie's side, airlifting him to Timpanogos Regional Hospital where, heartbreakingly, he was pronounced dead. Governor Spencer Cox didn't mince words, labeling it a political assassination that struck at the heart of free speech and conservative activism. The nation reeled, vigils lit up from Phoenix to Scottsdale, with Catholics praying the rosary in Charlie's honor and President Trump vowing justice for his legendary ally. Turning Point USA, Charlie's brainchild, saw an explosion of support, with 54,000 new chapter inquiries flooding in, more than doubling his lifelong goal of 20,000.